he was declared, written off, finished, leave no trace, never to be heard. But he was alive and second in command in a nation, and another one the same, and another one the same. Trust in this God who made many in the Bible written off, and God did not write them off. It is not God, it was man and the power of Satan. The Bible says in Proverbs 16 verse 1, they may write you off, but God, if he has not, nothing will happen to you. That men may plan, they may seal, they may write you off and say done deal, and that one but God said, I will expose them in a broad daylight, 12 noon at midday. They said the same to Jesus. And Jesus, when you read Matthew 27, so this encouragement is about, by Jesus' shelter, hope, trust, and believe in this God who delivered many who were declared written off, forgotten, and they said, leave no trace, never to be traced what happened to them. When they say leave no trace, is it will never be known what happened. The truth will never come out. And God makes sure those who wrote you off, that is God. That is God. And he said, my word must come true. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. If you trust in this God, he will make sure those who did witchcraft to hijack you for marriage, you come to know them. That is God. This prophecy came in 2017. I don't say who Bishop was speaking about. It was Archbishop. He was saying, you will know those people. You will know them. And that's what God said to Habakkuk. The revelation may prove false. It will never prove false. It may take long, whether it will take long or not, it will come true. Matthew 27, they said Jesus was spreading the worst deception, that this Jesus teaching is a worse deception than the deception that was there before. And they say, we have finished this Jesus deception and teaching, and to make sure Jews or followers of Jesus don't come and steal the body. You know, people steal body. Many people go to the grave and steal. In our current time, they steal the coffin because they are very expensive and go and sell. But those people were saying they will steal the body of Jesus and come with a conspiracy and a fallacy that Jesus resurrected. So they put security of a big stone and a security of guards so that they don't steal the body. But do you know Jesus bypassed the stone, bypassed the security, and resurrected? And they were saying in Matthew 28, can we try to come with a hoax that he did not resurrect? But the news and it became viral. They couldn't hide it. Those who did witchcraft to hijack you, you bring the money, it will become viral. It will be put in the TV. It will be, you used to hear a song a long time, you will see it in the TV. Whatever they did, it will be seen. Jesus said, I will expose them in a broad daylight. If you trust in this God, trust in this God who delivered Daniel from the lion's dens. That when they had said, it is finished, we are so wise to cheat the king Darius. In Daniel chapter 3:6, that king who loved Daniel will never have a clue. Daniel will be eaten by hungry lions. Even a bone will never be traced. They say 3 Jews will put even fire 7 times, never to be heard again. 7 times hotter they were delivered. The enemy said through Pharaoh, the saints will never cross to the saint side. They will never cross the Red Sea. They will never be. We have enough weapons to return them back to slavery in the book of Exodus 14. But read it and see that they were weaponless, but they cross over the mighty of Pharaoh. Bomb, missile, guns, name them, they cross over and they were weaponless. Red Sea, and the sea was open. God created the way. They said everyone must worship Baal. Elijah said, no way. They say, Elijah, how? Let's assume like the way people can speak. How, Elijah, can you fight? The garment of King and Jezebel, the way he's cutting and killing prophet, cutting their head. Elijah refused. And on 1 King chapter 18, God revealed himself to Elijah, and everyone sang the song of Elijah, that this is the God we want, who banned the sacrifice of Elijah. But the Baal God did not do anything, not bring fire. Paul and Silas, in the book of Acts 16, they didn't focus on the wall of the prison, on the chain in the prison. Who put you in the chain of prison of marriage? He took you for a ride, and you see you never make it again. Your mortgage went away. You have 7 children, 10 children, and you realize he was fake. He wanted to come to America. He wanted you because of children, not you. And you see, you'll never make it again. As a Christian, Paul and Silas did not look such jail war. They put you in a difficult jail, and you feel hopeless in a jail of hopelessness. Romuda, taken for Paulo did not focus on Silas. Acts 16, they pride, they worship, they focus on the power and glory and exceeding name of Jesus. Don't focus on what the enemy is doing through people, what the enemy is speaking to your mind. The enemy arrests us through brain. He uses our mind to speak lie. The number of Satan to carry us through hopelessness, low mood, low energy, feeling worthless is put in our mind. Don't focus on that. Focus on the power of God. Parents did not focus on jail of hopelessness, raw mood, deception, taken for a ride, mortgage went, children, you are cheated for marriage. Somebody wanted children, not you. Wanted to come to rich nation. Such jail. Paul did not focus. They worship God. That men can live without a woman. Don't focus on such wall and chain. Focus on the power of God. Paul did not marry and made it. The chains were fell in prison. Acts chapter 16. The jail foundation was shaken and prison door open. Jesus, the wall, the security, God brought them down. The wall of Jericho, the saints went around the wall of witchcraft. Jericho surrounded by wall of witchcraft. Weapon. They went 7 days. They were told to walk 7 days. On the 7th day, walk 7 times. The wall came down without throwing any missile, without any weapon. That is God we need. Trust in this God who go beyond listening. Trust in this God who go beyond human listening, who go beyond human understanding, who go beyond written off, who go beyond whatever they said, who go beyond their prediction. The Bible says in Isaiah 44, from 24 to 28, I'll turn their prediction and divination to nonsense and foolishness. I'll make them fool. And God says, 1 Corinthians chapter 1, I'll frustrate the intelligence of the intelligence, the cleverness of the genius. I'll frustrate their wisdom. They said, we are so clever to face Saint Daniel. Even the king who loved Daniel will never know. God said, I will frustrate their wisdom. Don't go by such. Trust in this God who go beyond. People who see before you see. People who see where you're gonna end, where you're gonna go tomorrow. They monitor us. They have been put to monitor. The Bible says in Daniel chapter 11, they will be put to monitor the saints. Who? Those who forsake the covenant and rooted with wealth by the enemy. It's not spoken in the TV. It will not be announced. It will not be passed by the word of mouth. It's their behavior. They marry you for visa. They marry you through witchcraft. They come to you just for children. They cheat you in business deal. They look like they are succeeding. And the enemy look like making them like in charge of you. They look like the one in charge. The enemy put them ahead of you to fail you. But God beyond such. Trust in this God. Trust in this God who go beyond human reasoning. Trust in this God who go beyond human expectation. Trust in this God. Don't go by any forces. Don't focus on the jail prison of those people the enemy promote to fail you. God said in Daniel chapter 11, is only for a time before deliverance. Because God say in Hebrews 12, I think it's Hebrews or Roman 12, Hebrews 12. Either Hebrews or Roman 12. I think it's Roman 12. He says toward the end, I will shake not only earth but heaven to know who is mine. How is the shaking? A good example is just one example, like going to Rich Nation. How many people go to Rich Nation, they forget God completely, and they take, now I can do whatever I want. And there were many big people in the Christianity, in charge of religion, outreach ministry, in evangelism, in door-to-door ministry, in praise and worship, in intercessory. People who are given deal to fail you, they say yes. These are the people. God is saying, I will shake. That is one of the shaking. You are given a deal. Jesus was given a deal. It's not rocket science. Even our God in Matthew chapter 4, he was given a deal. I give you all my world and you leave God and leave your mission to save the world and worship me. That was Jesus tempted and given a deal. It will come again to us. And God said, what happened to me? Jesus said, it will happen to you. You'll be given a deal. How many women, their sweet talk, not by government of Rich Nation, by their friends under the power of Satan. Cheat. See your husband, you have another boyfriend, you stay with the children, you get money of single parenting. Say you are a single woman, you get single parenting money. There's no way a government tells people to do evil. It's people abuse the law. Say the man is bad. Take advantage of the law of the women. In the Rich Nation or developed nation, his enemy can speak to somebody through thought, or people, company of women advising women. And it's not them, it's the devil. How many people are spoken by the devil? Job wife, through devil speaking to Job through Job wife. Job refused. Adam wife, enemy Satan. We know Satan speak to Adam wife Eve. But Adam gave in and they fell, all of them. And that's why we work hard, because of the first man fell. Let's believe in this God. Let's know it's not spouse. Many people have committed suicide, murdered their loved one, because they thought, the hope, the trust, the belief, the heaven, the satisfaction, eating with a spoon, hitting the bull's eye, that heaven life is through my wife I'll marry, through husband I'll marry, through husband I'll marry, through the marriage, going to reach a nation of Sweden, America, Denmark, is by children. Children, they grow, they leave you, they never help you, you commit suicide, you attack them, you are jail. Because you wanted children to, when they work, because you educated them, they bring all money. They give like half of their money, or 3/4 to you, or quarter. They give you nothing. Even they don't come to you, they don't visit you. How many people put hope on children? How many people put hope on husband, wife, marriage, money, business, mortgage? Go to each other, but they don't get it. Then they end up in hopelessness, mental health, mental illness, committing suicide, taking marijuana, drug, prostitution, because they are not getting, they are full of stress. Trust in this God who goes beyond human reasoning. If you trust in this God, God will beat that mountain of barrenness like Hannah, of spirit of delay, of barrenness like Sarah, and you give birth to your peace, to your joy, to whatever you need in life, especially meaningful life. We work hard, we work 7 days, many people work to get peace, joy, satisfaction, not knowing it is God. It is God, not those things. We need money, we need everything, we need children, we need family as part of life, but we'll never take place of God who gives real meaning of life. Real, we talk of real peace, joy, satisfaction, contentment. trust in this God who did and do